Бой начинается!
What captain is? I don't know. It's a very boisterous captain voice. Is this a special captain I've got in this?
So be it, Jedi.
Omnishamble! With some... Wow, that's really generous of you. Thank you.
So be it,
That's super generous.
Jedi.
Alright, standard game. This is going to be kind of awkward
So be it,
as a standard game.
Jedi.
I don't think
So
it's
be it.
Dasher.
Jedi.
I'm sure I've got Russian Dasher captain, but I think she's in the Moskva. I don't think she's in this.
So be it, Jedi.
Do I think Ark Royal and the German... Ark Royal, certainly. The Loneheart... maybe? I'm a little more cautious in recommending that, but it does have high explosive bombers. Which can, you know, you can actually set fires with them. Which is quite handy. But Ark Royal, yeah, Ark Royal's fun. Ark Royal's also really useful in operations if that's your bag. But any tier 6 carry, if you're in a tier 8 game, it can be a bit unpleasant. I think the Loneheart's definitely more fun to play than the Vesa. But if you're playing against one and they're using their... especially if you're in a destroyer... Because the Vesa really isn't much of a threat to destroyers overall. But the Loneheart, if they hit you with their HE bombs, which is tricky but can be done, it hurts quite a lot. I could maybe... I don't normally do carrier games on stream, but we could take them out for a spin. Yeah, Ark Royal's planes are so slow. On the upside, though, you get triple torpedo drops, which I think is the exception at tier 6. I can't think of any other carrier that gets the triple torp drops at tier 6. Most of the rest of, or if not all the rest, are double torp drops. Oh, hello! Point blank range Baltimore. That's unexpected. But you know, ooh, I'm going to swing round in time. But you know I have torpedoes there, Baltimore, right? So, yeah. That was a little bit interesting. A little bit. Right, this guy's firing high explosives, so I think we're safe to make a turn. Let's actually switch to AP there as well. Yeah, that was, a slightly spicy start to a game. Oh, am I being torpedoed by an ally? Not quite, almost. Yeah, that was certainly unexpected. For the both of us, I think. And there's fires, excellent. Right, now he's firing AP, which is a bit more dangerous, but as long as I angle, it's low caliber battleship AP, so we're relatively safe here. I think, is this an IFHE captain? I think it actually is an IFHE. Yeah, it is an IFHE captain. Ooh, don't overangle. Yeah, I'd have been. That was like I was thinking. Oh, do I? That's why I was kind of angling away a bit. I was like, no, don't give it broadside. The AP hurts, but no, you had HE, so yeah. See you, Shiva. Alright, let's do a turn all the way around. Oh, hello. Well, that's one of the enemy destroyers accounted for. Oh! Cheeky. That was me thinking, oh, that's fine, I'm safe, I'm unspotted. Yeah, okay. I was relatively okay health-wise, and then that happened. Anyway, let's whiz back to the cap. We're already at nearly 89,000 damage, and we've got a Dev Strike and the First Blood, so yeah. I can't complain. It'd be nice if the Shikaku, you might want to maybe spot. Why do people do this in standard games? It almost never works out, and if it does work out, it results in a completely sucky game for everyone. I don't know, some people just don't want to play the game, I guess. It's like when people try and cap in, or people do manage to cap in, is it Domination? I can't remember what it's called. The mode with the single cap circle in World of Tanks. When the game's over in 3 minutes, and you think, why? Nobody got any XP? What was the point in that? Anyway, Shikaku managed some resets, which is nice. You have Missouri, you can get one more. Georgia of John Bart. Honestly depends. Like, they're both good ships. I think overall Georgia's probably better, but they have quite a different play style. Like, Georgia's your more traditional battleship, plus you've got those lovely secondaries. Jean Bar's maybe a little trickier to use because it's a tier 8 battleship that's up tiered, but it's got that reload booster which gives it a real nice kick of damage sometimes. Obviously Georgia much bigger guns as well, although Jean Bar's you know, great if you're just thoroughly on the attack, and it's kind of not so great if you're having to fall back. Right, it was the Z-23. Well, okay then. Can farm a bit more damage and XP here. Oh, and there's a fire. Probably put it out though, but still. What was the thinking there, Z23? What was the thought going through your head that you would manage here when there's a tier 8 carrier? Even just any carrier in play. It was not really a good use of a top tier destroyer. That was just a free kill for us. I mean, it did draw our ships back, I suppose. But, yeah, I don't know. Right, up to almost 100k. It's not terrible. It's definitely not terrible. I'm going to have to be cautious at this point, though. Not a lot of health left. Did that Normandy get away? Yes, they did. Well, they're certainly... yeah, Roma's got lots of pen, but Normandy has... not Normandy. Jean-Bart actually has a chance of hitting stuff. Roma's guns just tend to be frustrating in my experience. Sigma, I don't remember offhand. Is it 1.8, 1.9? Someone's going to have to look that up. I mean, personally, I like them both. If I had to choose just one, probably the Georgia. But they are both good ships. Right, I've almost got a reload on that radar, but I suspect the Mayhans just dropped smoke to break line of sight. I highly doubt they'd sat in that smoke. How are the Isles? We are wet. I'm a bit miserable at the moment. Although today's actually been a nice day, which was, yeah, a little unusual compared to the recent weather. Sam actually went out for a good bit, which is when he did his mouse catching antics. But yeah, the last previous few days, he's basically taken one look at the outdoors and gone, nope, come back in again, which means he's especially frisky in the evening because he's then got all that energy. But he didn't use up running around outside. Which has been fun for me, obviously. A bit of damage off that Hatzaharu. Well, maybe I want to actually focus this Bayern more. Because he has the guns that could actually kill me. Hatzaharu is a little bit less of a threat in that regard. Nice, fire damage. Oh, somebody else ninja'd the kill though. I think we are winning this one. We're chipping away at them in a fairly steady fashion. Wow, that KGV is completely full health. Okay. Of course, with some players, you never know. Like that can change very quickly. There's fire. That's a tip, it's firing at me. Ah, go away, air spotting. Hatsu's dead. No! 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 It was then he knew that he'd done goofed. Oh well. I think we're still kind of winning this, but I don't know, it's getting a bit close. Because KGV still has so much health. So, it's time for them to use it. I can finish off that Tirpitz, that would be good. I even had a Hydro available. There's no excuses there at all. None at all. I think just for the amount of maximum derp in this game, this one might get highlighted. Well, we'll stick around. I want to see how this one finishes off. I mean, the Atlanta's not looking good. If he gets away with that, that'd be very cheeky. Tirpitz and the Nagato are not looking healthy. KGV is not... Like, they could be being certainly a lot more aggressive right now. So there goes the Tirpitz. The Atlanta actually managed to get that guy. So that's nice. That just leaves the carrier. And these two battleships. I think we've got this. I really wish I'd not eaten that torp though. I was looking forward to farming some implacable damage. But oh well, 119 is still pretty respectable. Right, yeah. I keep going in and out sideways, which is not an optimal way to play. Yeah, our destroyers are doing alright. In fact, the Erlen's got 3 kills, although one of them was a kill steal off me. I really don't know what this KGB is doing. I haven't got a clue. They are costing themselves so much damage right now that they could be having. Oh, the Hatsu. Oh, the enemy Hatsu. Do we even have a Hatsu? No. Yeah, it was kind of sneaky. I should have had my Hydra going though. There was no reason not to. Oh, this is actually making my grit my teeth a bit. Like this KGV could be getting so much more damage than this. It could be being so much more useful right now. Instead that no. I'm trying to latch onto the... I'm trying to get the Erland. It's not working. There we go. I'm gonna kill the Shikaku. I think we've won in spite of this KGV. They've not done... It's not like they've not done nothing, but yeah. Not exactly been the most useful or helpful battleship player. I suspect, you know, even if I hadn't eaten that Normandy citadel earlier, I probably still would have died to the torpedo. Those Japanese torpedoes do a fair whack of damage. What is this KGV doing? You're not going to get any shots from there. I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue. I really don't. It's a bit of a comedy ending to this one. Just over a minute left. That should in theory be time enough to gun down this implacable, but the KGV is not in a position where they can fire their guns right now, so I don't know. Nakatsuki's just died. Atlanta's low health. Erlen's got decent health at least though. Why does anybody ever watch that or participate? I don't know. The whole thing just smacks of desperation so hard. I'm sure money has a lot to do with it. Yeah, this Implacable's going to get to live. The Atlanta's only just gotten into range, and the KGV wasted so much time. Oh well. Just think, someday that KGV will be in a Conqueror. Anyway, I am not displeased with that outcome. And that actually puts me a lot closer to getting the fire damage goal. In fact, let's take a look at the team scores. I clicked away too quickly there. Oof! Big oof. Big oof for the KGV. Erlen did alright. I'll dish out a couple of compliments.